Calvin Castine at the chilly West Plattsburgh American Legion Field. Post 16-19 field at number 1. First place in the A division of the Adirondack Slow Pitch League has come down to this one game. LaBatt's Blue has worked their way into first place. Donnie Laporte flies out. We have a 1 down to start the ball game. LaBatt's Blue lost to Big Earl's in their only meeting in the first round of the season. And this is only their second meeting of the year. And whoever wins this game will have the first place representation in the playoffs. Jared Perrier at the plate. Kevin Levine on the pitching rubber. Perrier drops it into right field. And he'll be on with a 1-out single. Big Earls took that first meeting 18-6 in 5 innings. But they were a much different team then. They've had a lot of internal problems, which we won't cover as part of this broadcast. Jason Mayette hits it into left. And it's first and second for the 1-out. LaBatt's has been going well, but they did pick up a second loss, and then once they got to the A division games, the Big Earls team has picked up 3 losses. Tom Perry, first not in time. Chris Castine hits into the force out. Jared Perrier goes to third. Runners at the corners. And Dylan Lajway, the batter. Pitch from Kevin Levine. Here it comes. Outside. It's a chilly night. Temperature was in the mid-70s today, but it's cooling off fast. Dylan Lajway delivers a shot up the middle. There'll be runners at the corners, and Perrier scores. Make it 1-0. Caleb Castine is due up. Pitch from Levine. Strike called. Donnie Schutt's calling the balls and strikes. Alan Rock pumping on the bases. No, it's 2-0. Okay, that hand going up was not a strike call by Donnie Schutz. There's a strike. 2-1. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Line shot by Castine up the middle. Now chases home run number 2. And Earls leads 2-0. He'll get a courtesy runner. He's going to run. Not going to get the runner because Bill LeBeau follows him, and Bill LeBeau will definitely need a runner. Castine on July 19th had a operation that saved his life. Ended up losing part of a lung. He is back playing ball up the middle for LeBeau. The ball is booted, and Lajway ended up stopping at third, and not much you can do. Not much you can do there. Base is full. Mike Castine, the batter. Bag's full. This is a big at-bat here in the course of this game. Bag's full, 2 outs. Levine delivers. Too much arc. Big Earls has already scored 2. Chopped under the glove of Perry. And Earl's being cautious tonight. Earl's team lost a game last night. We're a little better base running, and that was not really the fault of the base runners. It was the fault of the man telling them where to go and when to stop and when to hold up, and ended up running into a couple of outs. Mark Tatro hits it to Neil Stevens. He's coming in, makes the basket catch. 3 runs, 3 stranded for Big Earls, and we're going to the bottom of the first with Earls leading LaBatt's. You can almost see my daughter's head over there, not quite. But for her benefit there, she wanted to make sure that I showed the world my socks and sandals here. Socks and sandals. Now that everyone knows I wear socks and sandals, they'll be the next summer's fashion statement. Jay Drollette. Ooh, look at that. He's got a uniform on tonight. He's serious about this game. He's got his uniform on. Usually he's got anything but his uniform. Bottom of the first. Mark Tatro on the pitching rubber. Caleb Castine catching. Chris Castine's at first. Chris Booton's at second. Jared Perrier's at short. And Dylan Lajway's at third. In the outfield, Jason Mayette, Donnie Laporte, Mike Castine, and Andrew Castine. Bill LeBeau is the extra hitter.
This side, be ready.
3-1 pitch. Gillette hits it under the glove into right field. Like the close. Like the leadoff hitter Donnie Laporte for Big Earls. Gillette never likes to settle for one.
Up the middle.
Well, this is the game that the whole league has been waiting to see. Scott Lemaire. I have a feeling that LaBatt's, on this chilly night, their bats will be working well. I think we'll be seeing quite a few over the fence tonight, and that favors the LaBatt's team. We've just gotten over a hot and humid spell where the ball wasn't sailing, but now temperature has cooled down and the ball will fly out tonight, and LaBatt's has the players that can do it. Anytime you're at a field with a fence, they're a tough team to defeat. Tom Perry, the batter. 3-1 the score. That's a shot into center. And the runners at the corners. Lemaire into second base. Keeping Neil Stevens in the park is something that every pitcher has to worry about when they face LaBatt's. Easily the most feared hitter in the league. By 2. Nobody out. Potential go-ahead run at the plate. Tatro's pitch. Popped up. Tatro says he has it. And he does. 1 down. Here's Hawk Perrier. 3-1 the score. Perrier hits a shot to Laporte. This will score run number 2. Earl comes to second and might have had him. Might have had him if they were able to field it cleanly. I'll bring up Ian Brown. Tatro delivers. Brown hits it high and deep, but looks like it's out of here. It is. It's a 2-run homer and a 4-3 lead for LaBatt's Blue.
Do that! Good carry, boys. Good carry both ways. Come on.
Despite the chill temperature, there are quite a few folks here. There's Jocko Demars. He whips it down the third base side. He's going to get 2 out of it. And I'll bring up Chris Brunel. Brunel, the base hit. We'll make it 5-3.
No go, no go!
He will settle for 1. There's the catcher, Jocko DeMars, Sr. It's caught by Michael Castine to end the inning. A well-hit ball by DeMars. 5-3, LaBatt's leads after 1 full here on a viewer-supported hometown cable.
You got it full. You got it full. 250 pounds. You send the ball a long way.
With his team down by 2, Chris Booten is going to lead off the second inning. Booten hits it up the middle. And he's out. Levine slowed it down. Perry was able to go up and get it and beat Booten to first with the throw. 1 down. Andrew Castine hit well last night and lost to LaRue's Transport. It's his first one to DeMars Jr. and we have 1 down. 2 down. Big Earls cannot afford too many scoreless innings. So they feel that LaBatt's is going to score in every inning. Donnie Laporte at the plate. Laporte. Whoops. Yes. Back at first. Now Jared Perrier, the batter. Hit to third. Scott Lemaire over to Hop Perrier for the out. Nothing across for Big Earls. They trail 5-3 as we head for the bottom half of the second here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Drop up the middle. Christopher, nothing by.
Scott McCormick at the plate. Look at all these LaBatt's guys with the old Clorox to their uniforms. Nice and bright. They want to look like a team tonight for this big game. Too much arc. Bottom of the second, 5-3. LaBatt's leading Big Earls in the biggest game of the season thus far. First place will be decided tonight for the regular season in the A division. Tatro will scoop it over to Chris Castine and they get McCormick. 1 down.
Wait on man, be careful.
Now the always dapper Kevin Levine. Hits it to right center. Mike Castine grabs. We have 2 down. Top of the order, Jay Drolette. And a pitch from Tatro. 2-0 pitch from Tatro.
There you go.
A strike. Up the middle. Mike Castine falls. And Drolette's in at second.
Shake that.
Scott Lemaire, the batter. Hit back to Tatro. Over to Chris Castine for the out. So, much to my surprise, LaBatt's is scoreless in the second. Remains 5-3 after 2 full on viewer-supported hometown cable. Jason Mayette will lead it off in the third. With his team down by 2. He takes it on the back inside corner for strike 1. Hits it deep to left center. DeMars is back. He's back. It's out of here. Not surprised, the ball is going to sail tonight, and that's the first home run on the Earl's side. Earls has to avoid heading for the fences, though. Chris Castine hits a line shot. That's going to be off the fence on a hop. And a potential tying run is going to be at third base with nobody out here in the third. Now we got Dylan Lajway. It's it up the middle off the glove of Levine. We've got a tie ball game. Lajway on with the single. It's 5-5.
Come on, Caleb!
Caleb Castine.
Come on, lad.
That's a strike. 5-5 in the third. Nobody out yet. Line shot. DeMar's going back. He catches up with it. I'll hit those line drives. What they should be looking for. That's in a couple of line drives caught today. Here's Dollar Bill LeBeau. LeBeau yanks it to Lemaire. Lemaire's going to throw the first double play. It's 5-5 after 2.5. We're going to the bottom half of the third. And a tie ball game.
Full power! Watch that hole!
Gary Levine makes his way to first. Tom Perry at the plate. LaBatt's will send up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters here in the third. That's hit deep to left center field. It's going to be off the fence. Laporte fires it into second, and Perry's on with a leadoff double.
Get it in! Come on, Monk. Hey, plays that first.
Neil Stevens, cleanup man. Takes strike one. Line shot, that's a base hit. That'll score Perry. No, it does not score Perry. But allows Stevens to go to second. They've been better off letting Perry score and keeping Stevens at first base.
Get him at home, take him.
Now Hawk Purrier.
Center, right center.
Pitch from Petro, strike one.
On the mat left, on the mat left. There we go, Keith. Let's go.
It's a line shot. Laporte's going back. He's not going to get this one. It's off the base of the fence. Second and third. They have to hold up. 6-5 the score. Ian Brown homered last time up there. He's at the plate. Trying to fake out his teammates. In the corner. Might watch it go foul out of play. Tetro's pitch. On the ground, through the left side. That will score two. That will score two. 8-5 the score. Not sure where Brown came from. The people who are watching nearby, here's Jocko DeMars Jr. said that they've seen the team all year long and haven't noticed Brown until recently. So LaBatt's still bringing in more LaBatt's. This one's out of here. Jocko DeMars Jr. has put it over the left center field fence. It's now a 10-5 ball game. As I said earlier, the weather tonight definitely favors the LaBatt's team.
Come on, let's go.
10-5, 5 runs in the third thus far. Nobody out. Chris Brunel, the batter, now hits it by Chris Castine. And he's going to go for second. He's going to be safe with a double.
Ground ball, check him right, left side.
I'll bring up Jocko DeMars Sr.
Come on, nobody better. Come on, Jocko.
It's a slow roller to third. Lajway fires to Castine, back to third. Good try.
Nice try, one dead.
Good try, one out. Here's Scott McCormick. Hit to Boone. Cornell scores, makes it 11-5. 2 down, and Kevin Levine, who has a nice new dent in his vehicle. He drives a base hit up the middle. He'll coast to first. Like his vehicle, he's wearing bright yellow. Where's that dent? They buffed it out here? He has a dent there somewhere. They buffed it out a little bit. McCormick will run for him. And top of the order, Jay Drolette. Strike one from Tatro. Hits right down the line. McCormick's going to have to hustle because the Drolette's on his heels. Scott Lemaire. 2 ducks on the pond for Lemaire. 2 outs. LaBatt's Blue and Big Earls in the battle for first place in the A Division. First place in the Adirondack League regular season. The winner gets the top seed in the playoffs. And first place, of course. Back to Tatro. Over to Castine at first. 6 runs for LaBatt's. They lead 6, make that 11-5 after 3 on hometown cable. Mike Castine at the plate. He's leading off things here in the top half of the 4th. Team down by 6. Fly ball to right center. Drolette grabs, 1 out. Not sure what that discussion was all about. There's Mark Tatro. Come on. 1-1 pitch. Tatro lines to left center. DeMars grabs, 2 down. Well hit ball on the line. Not much you can do there. Tatro did it right, but DeMars grabs it. There's Chris Booton. Chops it to Perry. On the first, 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Big Earls after 3.5. We're halfway through this one with LaBatt's Blue leading it 11-5 here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Tom Perry, the batter, leading off in the bottom half of the 4th. His team up by 6. I got a feeling LaBatt's would like to even the score. First time these 2 teams met. Big Earls beat LaBatt's in 5 innings. And I think LaBatt's would just love to return the favor. Neil Stevens at the plate. Line shot, it's out of here. Neil Stevens tomahawks it over the left field fence. And it's now a 13-5 lead for LaBatt's Blue. Hop Courier with iron in. That was a strike. Let's hit through the left side, a base hit. Courier will stay at first.
ball, know who you got, Dylan, like you a lot, right?
There's Ian Brown.
Just stay hot. Let's go.
Tatro delivers.
Drive hard, let's go.
That's a base hit for Brown. He's on for the third time. Scott Lemaire running for, what was he running for? Purrier is in at third base, and that throw to third allows Brown to go to second. Jocko DeMars Jr. homered his last time up there. Takes strike one.
Check him at third. Check him at third.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two pitch is drilled into center field, left center field. That will score 2. And it's 15-5 with nobody out here in the fourth.
Nobody pulls it hard. Make sure the first one.
Chris Brunell, the batter. It's in the crowd. Look out, folks. Look out. Stayed closer to being in play than I thought it would. The fence goes like this, and it elbows out that way.
Give him a couple.
Little dog leg there, I guess.
Come on, Paco. Come on here. Come on now. Go.
Fence-wise. Line shot to right field. That'll be second and third.
Check him right.
Diving attempt by Andrew Castine and right. Here's Jocko Sr. He's going to drive in 2 more. Nope. Nope. Oh, what the heck? Everybody, what happened here? Was that caught? It was caught. How about that? Double play. A double play. How about that? Great catch.
It's a golf ball coming out that ball.
There's Scott McCormick up the middle. That's going to score run number 16. Matt Liberty is going to bat for manager Kevin Levine, the pitcher. Levine will be back out to pitch.
You say that, watch those hands, drive the ball. Watch the other one.
Drive here, let's go.
Good eye, Matty.
Line drive hard.
It's a fair ball. If you can hit the ball over the fence, LaBatt's will find a place for you no matter what time in the season you join the team. 2-run homer, that gives them a 13-point advantage. Jay Drolet, leadoff man, is up. He goes the opposite way. Jason Mayette catches up with it. Nice job there by Mayette, and a well-hit ball by Drolet. 13-run lead, 18-5 the score. Earls has to score at least 1 if they want to keep this game going. At least 2, excuse me. At least 2. It'll be Andrew Castine, then the top of the order for Big Earl's Restaurant in the top of the 5th. 12-run mercy rule, so they've got to score it. At least 2 to keep the game going. Otherwise, LaBatt's will take it in 4.5. There's Donnie Laporte. Strike 1.
Good eye, good eye. Let's go, Donnie. Come on now. Come on now, Kevin.
High fly ball, deep right field, off the base of the fence. The Fort will get at least 3, you know that. And he slides in. Maybe better off at third base. That run doesn't mean a thing if he's out or when the second out. He's at third base and the other team is thinking about him. But he gets 4 bags. But even better to stay at third. Now Jared Perrier hits it up the middle. Perrier is on at first. Bring up Jason Mayette, the left fielder. And to left field, throw comes where? What the heck was that? Slippery ball. Dew is falling and the grass is wet. Chris Castine at the plate. The run that can keep the game going is at third. 1 out. Pitch to Castine. It could be out of here. It is. 3-run homer for the cleanup man. That makes it 18-8 or 9. 18-9. Dylan Lajoie steps in, hits it to Perry at short, fire to first. 2 down. I'll bring up Caleb Castine. He hits a line shot into left field for his second hit. There's Bill LeBeau. Popped up.
Can we battle back into this thing? Come on. Battle back in. Come on.
On the outfield grass. It's 18-9 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Scott Lemaire leading off the 5th inning. It's the first pitch past Booten into right field. He'll stop at first. Big Earls held LaBatt's scoreless in the 2nd inning. LaBatt's has scored 5 in the first, 6 in the 3rd, and 7 in the 4th. 3 runs in this inning will make it a 12-run lead. Now Tom Perry hits it into right field, and just like that, it's going to bring up the potential winning run in the person of Neil Stevens. Tetro will have to pitch to him because nobody is out. Stevens and Perrier, then Brown and Jocko Jr. There's just no way to pitch around Neil Stevens. And that's going to end the ball game. That's going to end it. It's going to be a 21-9 victory. Really to nobody's surprise. As expected on a cool, crisp night with the ball flying and a team that hits the ball out of the park. It's got to be expected that they might come out on top in short order. 21-9 is the final. The 4th loss. So in the second part of the season, when they went to the 3 divisions, Earl's was only 4-4 after going 26-0 in the first part of the season. But LaBatt's finishes the season with 2 losses, so they are 32-2, and LaBatt's is 30-4. So that's the way it was in Adirondack Slow-Pitch League A Division Softball, August 27th, 2009. Thanks for watching. And for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable, win, lose, or draw TV worthy of your support, hometown cable. I think the one in pink is going to win it. Whoop, 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 whoa. She didn't touch third. If they appeal, she's going to be out. Thanks for watching.